I'm going to go ahead and create another MIDI track, and I'm going to start laying down some bass. And to do this, I'll be using Razor, just because it's an additive synthesizer. It sounds really, really nice. Don't need to do much to it. I mean, I used to make bass in Serum, and I used to really struggle to get things sounding super nice and punchy, whereas on this synth, it's incredibly easy. Cool, so I've got a sawtooth wave here on my oscillator. That's good. It's a good place to start for Psy bass lines, but also for dub bass lines as well. It's basically got all your harmonics, and then that's going through a low pass. So hopefully we'll just get the low frequencies coming through. So it'll filter out all the harmonics above whatever the filter frequency is set to. Right, let's load up a little MIDI region, and let's give this bad boy a listen. There it is. If you're listening on phone speakers or something, I guess you'll not be able to hear that. One thing I am going to do is just reduce this release on the envelope quite drastically. And I also want to give this, I think, on the envelope 2, I want to give this a little bit of pluck. So I'm just going to assign envelope 2 to this cutoff. A little bit of pluck. Yeah, good enough for now. Right, now let's see about writing a tasty bass line. The other thing is to consider is to, when you're writing bass lines, is where are your kicks landing? So I'm accepting that, so I'm going to be sidechaining this to my kick as soon as I've written this bass line in. So here, this one lands on my kick, but with the sidechain, it will be ducked when the kick comes in. But what can be really nice is if you kind of use the bass to kind of answer the kick in a way. So like have basses and kicks on like alternate beats. So here I know there's a kick here, so I've taken the bass off there. I know there's a kick here, so having no bass on the kicks, but then 2 bass notes in between creates this nice little rhythm between the two. Cool. Hopefully that'll be a nice loop. Do you know what? Why don't we add a little bit of swing to it as well? Treat ourselves to a nice bit of swing. 16th swing. Let's go for one of these. Take the timing down to about 35 maybe. Not too much on the swing there. We'll select all this MIDI and add the groove to it. Cool. And as promised, I will now sidechain the bass to the kick. What I'm looking for here is Trackspacer. That's the one. And I'll set the input to the Trackspacer to the kick, and then you'll see what this plugin does in a sec. So yeah, it's kind of like a sidechain adaptive EQ. This is what I use for my sidechains these days. I have previously used Duck quite a lot by Devious Machines, or LFO Tool, both of which have got kind of like sidechaining capabilities. Yeah, cool. Now, the groove is starting to emerge. Now there are some frequencies in this bass that are not serving us, and if we can drop them out, it'll make the bass a lot fatter. Already quite a lot fatter. And because when you drop the unwanted frequencies out from the sound, whether it be bass or any other sound, it allows the other frequencies that are there to come to the fore all the better.